wabarakatuh. My name is Ferdinand Siska. Today I will presentation about teaching tolerance, helping students handle anger, frustration, and aggression, disruptive behavior. Part 1. Teaching tolerance. Definition of tolerance is Max Isaac Diamond. Tolerance is an attitude of a recognized peace and not deviating from recognized and applicable norms. Tolerance is also defined as respecting and appreciating every action of other people. Meanwhile, Friedrich Heller, tolerance is the attitude of a person who recognizes the existence of plurality and respects every adherent of the religion. Every adherent of a religion has the right to receive equal treatment from everyone. Principle of tolerance. First, respect for diversity. Recognize and respect the diversity of culture, religion, race, gender, and view that exist in society. Second, equality and justice. Ensure that all individuals are treated fairly and have equal opportunities without discrimination. Third, understanding. Develop the ability to understand and feel the feelings of others and respect their experience. Fourth, freedom of experience. Respect everyone's right to have and express their own view. 5. Non-violence. Avoiding the use of violence in resolving conflicts and trying to find peaceful solutions. The last is communication. Encourage open and honest communication to understand others' perspective and resolve conflict. Various kinds of tolerance. First, religious tolerance. It is an attitude of appreciating and respecting the benefit and carrying out other people's religious worship, even if they differ from our own belief. Example, respecting everyone's right to choose their religion and providing space for them to practice worships according to their respective religion. Second, respecting other religion holiday and provide time for students of work to celebrate them. Second, political tolerance. Political tolerance is an attitude of accepting and receiving difference in political views and policies, as well as respecting the rights of other people to have different views. Example, everyone has view and preference for political parties as their choice. And then, hold healthy political debates in school for communication without denigrating opposing view. Third, cultural tolerance. Appreciate and respect cultural diversity, including customs, tradition, language, and social practice. Example, celebrate various cultural festivals at school or community. Promote the study of other language and tradition to increase intellectual understanding. 4. Racial tolerance. Respect and appreciate all race and ethnic and reject all forms or discrimination based on race. Example, campaigning for anti-racism and educating about the importance of racial equality. Encourage interaction and collaboration between students from various racial backgrounds in school. The next is gender tolerance. Respect and gender difference and gender identities and reject discrimination based on gender. Example, ensure equal opportunities for all genders in the workplace and school. The next is social and economic tolerance. Appreciate and respect difference in social and economic status and strive to reduce inequality. Example, encourage scholarship programs and financial support for students from low economic backgrounds. Organize social programs that support economic empowerment to underprivileged communities. The last is disability tolerance. Respect and value people with disability and ensure they have equal access in all aspects of life. Example, providing accessibility facilities in school and workplace, raise awareness about disability, and promote inclusion. Intolerance. Intolerance is an attitude or action that does not respect or accept difference in belief, view, culture, race, gender. Why does intolerance occur? First, lack of knowledge about other groups or cultures. Second, a social and cultural environment that does not accept differences. Third, media influence and propaganda. The last is negative personal experience with certain group. Impact of intolerance. First, social conflict. Intolerance can cause conflict between individuals or groups, which can escalate into violence and war. Second, discrimination and exclusion. People or groups who are targets of intolerance often experience discrimination in various aspects of life, such as education, employment, and public service. Third, hostility. Very high fanaticism accompanied by hatred towards other groups can cause physical conflict and hostility, which has the potential to cause victims. The last is immigration and refugees. Extreme intolerance can force people to leave their homes in search of a safer and more accepting place. Strategies for teaching tolerance. Multicultural education. Integrate learning about different culture, religions, race, and perspective in the curriculum. Example, use books, films, and teaching materials that reflect cultural diversity. Teachers the history and contribution of various ethnic and cultural groups. Tolerant model. Teachers and school staff must model tolerance behavior for students. Example, demonstrate a respectful and inclusive attitude in a daily interaction. Respond firmly and fairly to incidents of intolerance. Provide training for teachers and staff on how to demonstrate and teach tolerance. Collaborative and cooperation. Encourage students to work in diverse groups to achieve common goals. Example, conduct group projects that involve students from various backgrounds. Encourage extracurricular activities that involve collaboration between students. The last is interactive activities. Use activities that involve active student participation to learn about tolerance. Example, conduct role-playing and simulation activities that place students in different situations to understand other people's experience. The next, organize community service projects that encourage interaction with various groups in the community. Dealing with intolerance. Early intervention. Identifying and treating early signs of intolerance implementation. For example, providing training to teachers to recognize early signs of intolerance such as discriminatory comments, exclusionary behavior, or avoidance. Open communication between student and teacher so that students feel comfortable reporting intolerance. Provides an anonymous reporting mechanism that allows students to report incidents of tolerance without fear. Respond quickly and decisively to incidents of intolerance to demonstrate that the behavior is unacceptable. Next, restorative approach. Using mediation and dialogue to resolve conflicts. Implementation involve a neutral third party, such as a trained mediator, to facilitate a dialogue between the parties involved in the conflict. Encourage all parties to understand the impact of their action on the others to take responsibility for their behavior. Use a technique such as role-playing and storytelling to help students understand other people's perspective and develop empathy. Sensitive training. Training session to increase awareness and understanding of diversity. Implementation. Develop a training curriculum that covers topics such as cultural awareness, implicit bias, discrimination, and inclusion strategy. Encourage activities participation from participants to share their own experience and perspective. Provide pre and post training assessment to measure change in participant knowledge, attitude, and behavior. Helping students handle anger, frustration, and aggression. Definition of anger is a strong, uncomfortable emotional response to a provocation that is unwanted and incongruent with one's values, belief, or right, by Mary Ann Boyd. Definition of frustration is dissatisfaction of disappointment due to being prevented from achieving a goal or desire. Definition of aggression is a behavior intended to threaten or injure the victim's security of self-esteem. It aims in inflicting pain or injury on objects or person. It means to go against, to assault, or to attack. By Mary C. Townsend. Characteristic. Aggressive behavior is communicated verbally or non-verbally. Aggressive people may invade the personal space of others. They may speak loudly and with greater emphasis, they usually maintain eye contact over a prolonged period of time so that the other person experiences it as an instructive. Posture is erect and often aggressive people lean forward slightly towards the other person. Types of aggression. Instrumental aggression. Aggression aimed at obtaining an object, privilege, or space and no deliberate intent to harm another person. Hostile aggression. Aggression intended to harm another person, such as hitting, kicking, or threatening to beat up someone. Relation aggression, a form of hostile aggression that does damage to another peer relationship as an social inclusion of rumor spreading. Common causes of anger, frustration, aggression. Internal factors: inability to manage emotion, low ability to regulate emotion or coping skills, difficulty in regulating and expressing emotion healthily, lack of understanding of how to manage pressure and stress and anxiety, high academic loads such as demanding exams and heavy assessment. External factors: social interaction, conflict with peers on unhealthy relationship, bullying or intimidation at school or the surrounding environment, unsupportive relationship or social environment that is not inclusive, family environment, problems in the family such as a parental divorce or conflict in the household, experiences of violence or neglect. Impact of anger, frustration, and aggression on student. First, academic influence. Decreased academic performance. Decreased academic performance student who often experience anger or frustration tend to have difficulty concentrating and focusing on studying. This can result in decrease in the academic grades. Second, socio-emotional influence. Difficulty in tolerating anger and aggression can affect a student's ability to interact with peers and adults. Students may find it difficult to control their emotion, which can interfere with their interpersonal relationship. Social isolation. Some students may experience social isolation because they find it difficult to interact with others, or they are avoided by their peers because of aggressive and unpredictable behavior. The last is healthy effects. Physical problems. Prolonged negative emotion can affect student physical health. Stress related to anger and frustration can cause problems such as sleep disturbances, headaches, muscle aches, and digestive problems. Depression and anxiety. Poor managed anger and frustration can increase the risk of depression and anxiety. Students may feel hopeless or excessively anxious about various aspects of their life. Handling anger, frustration, and aggression in student relation techniques. Teaching relation techniques such as interpreting, mediation, and physical exercise can help students calm themselves when they feel angry or frustrated. Positive diversion. Encourage students to channel their creative energy into positive activities such as sport, art, or other hobby which they enjoy. Active listening to teaching students to really listen when others speak, focusing on the message being conveyed without interpretation or distinction. Body language. Teaching the importance of positive body language such as eye contact, open posture, and avoiding defensive or aggressive posture. Clear reward and punishment system. Providing rewards for positive behavior can reinforce desired behavior. Punishment, consist and proportional punishment for aggressive behavior helps students understand the consequence of their action. Setting clear boundaries on aggressive behavior. Clear classroom rules establish and communication specific classroom rules about acceptable and unacceptable behavior. Disruptive behavior. Definition of disruptive behavior. Numerous definitions of disruptive behavior have been described by the experts and various researchers. Charles 2014 defined disruptive behavior as a behavior that is considered inappropriate for the setting or situation in which it occurs. Student disruptive behavior in the context of classroom environment can be defined as student acts and abrogating class activities that may threaten group safety or violate norms of appropriate classroom behavior of student or school staff. by Doyle, 1986. Types of disruptive behavior. Spencer Kagan in 2014 categorized the disruptive behavior into four, namely aggression, breaking rules, confrontation, and disengagement. Or why Kagan refers as ABCD of disruptive behavior. Moreover, according to Kagan, this disruptive behavior is not referred to as misbehavior but more as ineffective behavior choice students make in order to meet their specific needs. Types of disruptive behavior. First, aggression. Aggression refers to the hostile or violent attitude towards others, whether they are fellow students, teachers, or objects in the environment, and it can take physical, verbal, and passive forms. Physical aggression including hitting, kicking, beating, pinching, pulling, and slapping. Verbal aggression includes swearing, ridicule, and name-calling. Passive aggression, on the other hand, involves stubborn refusal to follow reasonable instruction or request. Second, breaking rules. Students break class rules for a variety of reasons, including being angry, finding the class boring, being full of energy, craving attention, attempting to avoid failure, wanting to control, failing to understand what is expected, or not having the ability to comply with the rule. This occurs frequently when their certain needs cannot be obtained, causing the student to violate the class rules. Number 3, confrontation. Confrontation refers to the power struggle among students or between students and teachers in the classroom, when they both parties involved try to get their way, compete for control, and demonstrate their dominance. This type of behavior may be observed when students refuse to comply with the teacher, continue to complain, engage in underlying argument or debate, and provide an endless number of reasons why things should be done differently. The last is disengagement, when students are preoccupied with something else, with helpless to complete their task or find the task unfulfilling and pointless, they may detract from the lesson. Active and passive disengagement are the two types of disengagement. Underestimating excitement is a symbol of active disengagement, while passive disengagement includes lack of attention, not doing assessment, pretending tasks are difficult, and refusing to do them. Cause of disruptive behavior. First, lack of engagement. Student disengagement in learning. Students feel bored, sleepy, or frustrated, so they are not involved in class activities. Second, attention seeking. Behavior carried out to attract attention. Students may act to attract the attention of teachers or classmates as a form of attention seeking. Third, learning disability. Learning difficulties such as dyslexia or dyscalculia. Students with learning difficulties may have difficulty in lesson and use disruptive behavior as a defense mechanism. For emotion disorder, emotional of behavior disorders such as ADHD, depression, or anxiety, this condition can directly influence student behavior. 5. Development delays. Delays in cognitive or emotional development. Students who experience development language delay may feel frustrated when trying to communicate and exhibiting disruptive behavior. The last is temperament, energy level, and temperament or previous trauma. Student natural traits such as high energy level or temperament can influence their behavior. External factors. First, school environment. A classroom environment that is not conducive can affect student behavior, so it is important to organize class management, class size, total student, and seating arrangement. Second, family environment. An unstable family environment can have significant impact on student behavior at school. Example of stressful family dynamics such as divorce, child abuse, and neglect. Third, peer influence. Peer influence or the desire to be accepted in the particular social group. Students may behave disruptive to gain approval or be accepted by their peers. The last is teacher-student relationship. Poor relationship between teachers and students can lead to a lack or respect and increase in disruptive behavior. Disruptive behavior impact on learning. Disruptive behavior can hinder effective lesson delivery, reducing class time, and creating a negative classroom atmosphere. One teacher, continuously managing disruptive behavior can cause stress and burnout in teacher. Stress and burnout teachers who have to deal with disruptive behavior on a constant basis can experience mental and emotional exhaustion. Decreased authority. Teachers who frequently encounter disruptive behavior may feel like they have lost control or authority in the classroom. On the other student, disruptive behavior reduces other student learning opportunities and can lead to the social conflict. Social conflict. Students who are disruptive by the behavior or their classmates may engage in conflict. Negative attitude. Other students may develop negative attitude towards school or learning due to a non-conducive environment. On the disruptive student itself, students who behave in disruptive manner lose opportunity and face negative consequences. Miss learning opportunities. Students who frequently disrupt class and may miss out on many important lessons. Low grades and threatened future prospects. Dealing with disruptive behavior in class. Preventive approach. Take steps to prevent disruptive behavior from occurring. Example, creating clear class rules, creating a positive learning environment. Intervention approach. Take immediate action when disruptive behavior occurs. Example, giving calm and firm reprimand, changing setting, using non-verbal cues. The last is restorative approach, focusing on repairing relationship and restoring the classroom environment after disruptive behavior occurs. Example, individual discussion, restorative conference, and mentoring program. Specific technique for dealing with disruptive behavior. First, restorative practice. Using a restorative approach to resolve conflict and repair relationship. Second, behavior contrast. Pattern agreement between teacher and student regarding expected behavior. Time out. Provide time for student to reflect and calm down. Positive reinforcement, giving praise or reward for good behavior. Part 2. Solve all problem. Problem 1. Question is, what classroom management techniques can Mr. Jason implement to address Alex's aggressive behavior? Provide at least 3 specific strategies and explain how each one could help improve the situation. The answer is strategy 1, social and emotional teaching or SEL. SEL program teach social and emotional skill that help students manage emotions, set positive goals, show empathy, build positive relationship. Example, identify needs, conduct an initial assessment to understand the specific areas where Alex needs support. Next, structured lesson. Host weekly lesson on social and emotional skills such as self-control and problem solving. Daily practice. Integrate SEL practice into daily classroom activities such as group discussion and collaborative activities. Strategy 2. Cognitive behavior-based intervention or CBI. CBI helps students identify and change negative thought patterns that influence their behavior. Step, identify triggers. Work with Alex to identify its situation or thought that trigger his aggressive behavior. Negative thought replacement. Teach Alex to replace negative thought with more positive and constructive ones. Practice and refinements. Use repetitive practice and positive refinement to help Alex apply these techniques to his daily life. Strategy 3. Parental involvement and counselor support. Involving parents and school counselor can provide the additional support and perspective needed to manage aggressive behavior. Meeting with parents. Hold regular meeting with Alex's parents to share information and behavior management strategy. Collaboration with school counselor. Work with school counselor to design a comprehensive intervention plan. Consistent approach. Implement and consistent approach at home and at school to manage Alex's behavior. Problem 2. Question. What strategy can Mr. Smith use to increase on-task behavior and decrease off-task behavior? Provide at least 3 specific strategies and explain how each one could help address the issue. The answer Strategy 1. Clear structure and routine. Implementing structure and consistent routines can help students focus and reduce obstacle behavior. Example, clear schedule. Provide a clear daily or weekly schedule so students know what to expect all times. Opening ritual begins education. With a structured opening ritual such as prayer, warm-up, activity, or opening question. Smooth transition. Use clear cues to transition between activities to keep students focused and engaged. Strategy 2. Structure use of technology. Using technology in structured and purposeful way can help engage student interest and reduce distraction. Learning and application. Use an interactive learning application designed specifically for the topic being taught. Digital monitoring. Using software to monitor student use a digital device during lessons. Technology. Based on assessment, assigning projects or assignment that utilities technology to increase student engagement. Strategy 3. Positive classroom management techniques. Using positive classroom management techniques can increase student motivation and reduce obstacle behavior. Positive environment. Provide praise and rewards for on-task behavior and accomplishment. Reward system. Implement and reward system where students can earn points or prize for positive behavior. Constructive feedback. Provide specific and constructive feedback to help students improve their behavior and performance. Problem 3. Question. What specific strategy can Ms. Brown implement to manage Jake's disruptive behavior? Provide at least 3 strategies and explain how each one could help address the issue. The answer. Strategy 1. Cognitive behavior based inferential or CBI. CBI helps students identify and change negative thought patterns that influence their behavior. Step identify triggers. The second, negative thought replacement, and the third is reformment exercise. Strategy 2, positive reformment and negative consequence. Uses positive reformment to encourage good behavior and negative consequence to reduce bad behavior. Positive reformment, give a praise or reward for the positive behavior Jack exhibit. Point system implements a point system where Jack can change point for a certain rewards. Negative consequence, provide appropriate consequences for disruptive behavior such as loss of privilege or time off. Strategy 3, restorative practice. Restorative practice focus on building community and repairing relationship after a violence occurs, rather than simply administering punishment. Use the circle time hold. Circle meeting to discuss class problem openly and find solution together. Restorative conversation. Hold restorative conversation between Jake and other students involved in the incident. Conflict resolution. Engage Jake in the conflict resolution process to understand the impact of the action and repair the damaged relationship. Thank you.